We're going to divide complex numbers. We have negative 7 plus 14i over 6 minus 8i. Now to do this division, we're going to multiply by 1 in some form that will remove the I from the denominator. And what we will use to make that form of 1 is the conjugate of the complex number that's in the denominator. And the conjugate of 6 minus 8i is 6 plus 8i. So I'm going to say negative 7 plus 14i over 6 minus 8i is equal to that times 6 plus 8i over 6 plus 8i. And now I'm just going to carry out the multiplication. I'm going to use FOIL in the numerator. Negative 7 times 6 is negative 42. Then I have negative 7 plus 8i, negative 7 times 8i, which is negative 56i. 14i times 6 is 84i, so I have plus 84i. And 14i times 8i is 112i squared. And now in the denominator, I have the product of the sum and the difference of two terms, the same two terms. So I'll get 6 squared, or 36, minus 8i squared minus 64i squared. Now let's see if we can simplify this. In the numerator, I'll have negative 42. Negative 56i plus 84i is going to be 28i. So I have plus 28i. And 112 times I squared is 112 times negative 1, so I would be subtracting 112 here. And in the denominator, I have 36. I squared is negative 1, so I have minus 64 times negative 1, or plus 64 in the denominator. Now in the numerator, I can add negative 42 and negative 112, and I would get negative 154. So I have negative 154 plus 28i, and 36 plus 64 is 100. So I can write this now as negative 154 over 100 plus 28 over 100i. I've just divided 100 into each of these terms in the numerator. And I can simplify each of those. I would have, after I simplify, negative 77 over 50 plus 7 over 25i. So this is the quotient that we were looking for.